Forget the list. She goes to the block.
By your orders, Captain. I'm sorry. We'll make sure your remains are returned to High Rock. Follow the captain, prisoner.
Ulfric Stormcloak. Some here in Helgen call you a hero, but a hero doesn't use a power like the voice to murder his king and usurp his throne. You started this war, plunged Skyrim into chaos, and now the Empire is going to put you down and restore the peace.
What was that?
It's nothing. Carry on.
Yes, General Tullius. Give them their last rites.
As we commend your souls to Aetherius, blessings of the Eight Divines upon you.
For the love of Talos, shut up and let's get this over.
Learn of... As you wish.
Come on! I haven't got all morning. My ancestors are smiling at me, Imperials. Can you say the same?
You Imperial bastards!
Justice!
Death to the Stormcloaks!
As fearless in death as he was in life.
Next, the Breton!
Here it is again. Did you hear that?
I said, next prisoner!
To the block, prisoner. Nice and easy.
What in oblivion is that?
Sentries, what do you see?
It's in the clouds!
Dragon!
Guards, get me down people to sit!
Hey, get out! Come on, gods won't give us another chance. This way! Into the keep! With me, prisoner! Let's go! You got you loose inside! Come on! How's it move so damn fast? Come on, this way! Quick! I can cut you loose inside the keep! Through here! Let's go! Come on! We need to get inside!
Kill train!
Through here! Let's go!
Again in Sovngarde, brother. That thing was a dragon, no doubt. Just like the children's stories and the legends. The harbingers of the end times. We better get moving. Come here. Let me see if I can get those bindings off. There you go. May as well take Gunnar's gear. He won't be needed. And more. All right. Get that armor on, and give that axe a few swings. I'm going to see if I can find some way out of here. Ah, this one's locked. Let's see about the gate. No way to open this from our side.
Come on,
The
soldier!
Imperials!
Keep moving!
Take cover!
Get this gate open.
Imperials! Go!
That it? That your best?
For the glory of the Empire!
See if you can unlock that door.
Hey, be careful!
Find the key? See if that... Huh?
What are you doing? What are you doing? Watch it! Hey, be careful!
Unlock that door and let's get out of here. That's it. Come on, let's get out of here before the dragon brings the whole tower down on our heads. Damn, that dragon doesn't give up easy.
Grab everything important and let's move. The prisoners are escaping. Mercy!
A storeroom. See if you can find any potions. We'll need them. Done? Let's get moving. Troll's blood. It's a torture room. Come on.
Hey, be careful!
Your kind has no place. You win. That takes care of that.
Was Jarl Ulfric with you?
No, I haven't seen him since the dragon pulled out.
Wait a second. Looks like there's something in this cage. Ah, it's locked. See if you can get it open. Some picks. We might need that gold once we get out. Grab anything useful and let's go.
Tullius arrives.
I'm not waiting to...
That's it. That's all you got.
I've been wounded worse by better! Do your worst! With your blood!
Let's go on ahead. See if the way is clear.
I keep watch of these victims through here. Talos guide the both of them.
Over here. Let's see where this goes. Hate those death rooms. Many eyes, you know? Hold up! There's a bear just ahead. See her? I'd rather not tangle with her right now. Let's try to sneak by. Take it nice and slow. And watch where you step. Or if you're feeling lucky, you can take this bow. Might take her by surprise. Go ahead. I'll follow your lead. Watch your back. Sneaking is overrated, eh? That looks like the way out. Wait!
a dragon! I saw a dragon!
What? What is it now, Mother?
Huh?
Brother, Mara's mercy, it's good to see you. But is it safe for you to be here? We heard that Ulfric had been captured.
Gerder, I'm fine. At least now I am.
Are you hurt? What's happened? And who's this? One of your comrades?
Not a comrade yet, but a friend. I owe her my life, in fact. Is there somewhere we can talk? There's no telling when the news from Helgen will reach the Imperials.
Helgen? Has something happened? You're right. Follow me. Hod, come here a minute. I need your help with something.
What is it, woman? Sven drunk on the job again?
Hod, just come here.
Raylo, what are you doing here? Ha, I'll be right down.
Killed. Do you really know Ulfric Stormcloak?
Hush, Frodnar. This is no time for your games. Go and watch the South Road. Come find us if you see any Imperial soldiers coming.
Aw, Mama. I want to stay and talk with Uncle Raylo.
Look it. Almost a close. Won't be long before you'll be joining the fight yourself.
That's right. Don't worry, Uncle Raylo. I won't let those soldiers sneak up on you.
Now, Raylo, what's going on? You look pretty well done in. I can't remember when I last slept. Where to start? Well, the news you heard about Ulfric was true. The Imperials ambushed us outside Darkwater Crossing. Like they knew exactly where we'd be. That was 2 days ago now. We stopped in Helgen this morning. And I thought it was all over. Had us lined up to the headsman's block and ready to start chopping.
The cowards!
They wouldn't dare give Ulfric a fair trial. Treason for fighting for your own people. All of Skyrim would have seen the truth then. But then, out of nowhere, a dragon attacked.
You don't mean a real, live...
I can hardly believe it myself. And I was there. As strange as it sounds, we'd be dead if not for that dragon. In the confusion, we managed to slip away. Are we really the first to make it to Riverwood?
Nobody else has come up the South Road today, as far as I know.
Good. Maybe we can lay up for a while. I hate to put your family in danger, Gerda, but...
Nonsense. You and your friend are welcome to stay here as long as you need to. Let me worry about the Imperials. Any friend of Raylov's is a friend of mine. Here's the key to the... There is something you could... The Jarl need... We need to get word to Jarl Balgruuf in Whiterun to send whatever troops he can.
I knew we could count on you.
Well, one of us has to do something.
I said no! No adventures, no theatrics, no thief chasing!
Well, what are you going to do then, huh? Let's hear it.
I don't know what you... Some may call this junk, Me, I call them treasures. I better get back to cleaning the store.
Citizen, I'm warning you. Your presence is interfering with Imperial business. Be gone.
I can take you to... Where do you want to go? Climb and back and we'll be off. Ever been to Markarth? Some say it was built by the dwarves. I don't believe a word of it though.
For your journey home?
I do that for the people of the Reach! You stop it!
I die for my people.
The forsworn are here in the city.
Everyone, stay back. The Markarth City Guard have this all under control. There are no forsworn here.
Gods, are you all right? Did you see what happened? I'm so sorry. Oh, I think you dropped this. Some kind of note. Looks important. Better get going.
We'll handle things from here. Move along.
I'm sorry to drag you into Markarth's problems, but after that attack in the market, I'm running out of time. You're an outsider. You're dangerous looking. You'll do. You want answers? Well, so do I. So does everyone in the city. A man goes crazy in the market. Everyone knows he's a forsworn agent. Guards do nothing. Nothing but clean up the mess. This has been going on for years, and all I've been able to find is murder and blood. I need help. Please, you find out why that woman was attacked, who's behind Wayland and the Forsworn, and I'll pay you for any information you bring me. She's not from Markarth. The air about her screamed outsider. Visitors to the city usually stay at the Silverblood Inn. He was one of the smelter workers. I used to have a job down there myself, casting silver ingots. I never knew much about Wayland, except he lives in the Warrens, like all the other workers. They're remnants of the old rulers of Markarth, natives of the Reach, followers of the old ways. The Nords drove them out of the city, Ulfric Stormcloak and his men. That was about 20 years ago. But somehow they're still here, and they're killing people. Yes, it all started when I was a boy. My father owned one of the mines, rare for anyone who isn't a Nord. He was killed. Guards said it was just a madman, but everyone knew the murderer was a member of the Forsworn. I've been trying to find out why ever since. Gotten nowhere so far. And then I got married. Have a child of my own on the way. I swore I was going to just give up for my child's sake, but it's like my father's ghost is haunting me, asking me why. Be careful who you talk to. I've been looking. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
You don't want to be here. No one wants to. Don't know anyone here who doesn't have rattles or a See ya. Yes? Yes? Yes?
You've been digging around where you don't belong. It's time you learned a lesson. Someone who doesn't like you asking questions. Come on, let's see what you're made of. Time to finish this! I'll tear you to pieces.
Are you just gonna stand there and take it? Fight back!
You mangy piece of pit bait. I was sent by Nepos the Nose. The old man hands out the orders. He told me to make sure you didn't get in the way. That's all I know, I swear.
Come on in. The Silverblood Inn has plenty of strong drink and clean rooms.
Our hero claims a warrior's heart. I tell you, the Dragonborn comes. With the voice-wielding power of the ancient Nord art. Believe, the Dragonborn comes.
Unlike my husband Clapper, I watch after our guests.
Skyrim's foes.
What was that you said, venomous wife?
Beware, the
Nothing, you pig-headed
Dragonborn
oaf.
comes. For the darkness has passed, and the legend yet grows. You'll know, the Dragonborn's come.
My father, Klepper, is the one you want to talk to. I just clean up.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm still a bit dizzy from everything. Not much. One moment I was buying a necklace. No. I was just buying jewelry for my sister and just visiting. I had some business here, that's all. No. I'm telling you, there was no other reason. Was it that obvious? I'm one of General Tullius's agents. I was sent to investigate the Treasury House and the Silverblood. They own Sidna Mine, one of the toughest jails in Skyrim. I was hoping I could buy or steal the deed. Mark my words. Thonar Silverblood was behind that attack in the market. Somehow.
My mother and father yell a lot. Always have.
I'm gonna be a silversmith one day, like my mother and father.
Beware the region northeast across the river. No. Forsworn is taking refuge. Anyone seen entering or leaving, he's hurt.
City's got up, so the clues point to the Treasury House then. That makes sense. Thonar is involved in every facet of the city. Here's the gold I promised. Keep following the trail and there will be more in it for you. Nepos the Nose? He's been in Markarth forever, and he's well respected. Good work. Here's your gold. I have a feeling Nepos gets his own orders, though. If you find out, I'll have more for you.
You just let old Nana know if you need anything. All right, dear?
I'm married to Thonar Silverblood. Keep that in mind while you're speaking to me.
The Treasury House is really just for patrons of the Silverblood family. You don't belong here. I'm afraid he's asked not to be disturbed. He has important riches are a gate opener around here. Head right in.
I've worked in the Treasury House for almost 20 years. There isn't an inch of this building that I haven't cleaned up.
What are you doing here? I told them no visitors. The Imperial agent. That's right, I knew. How many dogs is the Empire going? This is my business. My city. You now get out!
What? Someone there?
By the gods, get... No! Oh well. My wife. They killed her. Damn Madanach. Damn his forsworn backside. Fine. You want to know what the They're my puppets. I have their king rotting in Sidna Mine. He was supposed to keep them under control. When their uprising was crushed, I had Madanach brought to me. He was a wild animal, but a useful one. I offered him a stay from execution if he used his influence to deal with any annoyances that came up. Competitors, agents, idiots. So I've let him run his little forsworn rebellion from inside Sidna Mine. Now he's out of control. Madanach, the king in rags. While we were off fighting the elves in the Great War, Madanach was busy ruling over the Reach. Until Ulfric came and put them down. My prison, the source of half the silver in Skyrim, the most secure prison in Tamriel. No one escapes. I thought keeping Madanach down there would keep him under control. The blood of Markarth is silver.
We warned you, but you just had to go and cause trouble. Now you have to pin all these recent murders on you. Silence witnesses. Work, work, work. You think you're the only one who knows that? We had a nice little deal going between Thonar and Madanach. You'll have plenty of time to take it up with the king in rags while you're serving a life sentence in Sidna Mine. You'll never see the sun again. You hear me? No one is... No.
All right, prisoner. Eyes front. You're in Sidna Mine now, and we expect you... There's no resting your hide in a cell in this prison. Here you work. You'll mine ore until you start throwing up silver bars. You got it? Good. All right. Open her up. Now you, get down there.
What are you in for, new blood? Violent one, huh? Best keep that to yourself, new blood. My advice? Serve your time at the pickaxe and get out. You don't want to end up getting a shiv in the guts over a bottle of skooma. Small blade, easy to hide. I mean, sure, you could just swing a pickaxe into someone's face, but people tend to see that coming. Got a problem with a prisoner? Get a shiv. Here Grisvar has a spare, if you could get him to part with it. If you're asking, that means you're the new lifer. Tough luck, friend. Those guards sold you out, but good. No one talks to Madanach, I'm afraid. Not without getting past Borkul the Beast. And you don't want to talk to Borkul the Beast. Madanach's guard. Big, even for an orc. Heard he ripped a man's arm off and beat him to death with it. He's old-fashioned like that. A Nord nobleman I served was stabbed in the night. Wasn't me, but I knew I'd be blamed. So I ran, joined the Forsworn, started killing, got caught. Now I'm here. They come in here once a week to clean out the bodies, grab any ore we've mined, and beat down the troublemakers. That's the only time when we get food, too. And if there's not enough ore mined up, we don't get any. Bottles of moon sugar. Khajiit use it as a pick-me-up. Good way to pass the time. Prisoners smuggle the stuff in. Only currency we have down here. Because life was better under the old ways. No Nords and their laws. One day the Forsworn will paint the walls of Markarth in their blood. Until next time. left behind my daughter, Uale, when I was taken.
Jarl decided I was I got locked up one too many times. Now I'm in for life. Ah, you want protection? Maybe you could do something for me first. Duak has a bottle of skooma, finest distilled moon sugar. I'm shaking just thinking about it. Thank you, friend. Don't worry. The first time, thieving. The second time, thieving. The third time, thieving. It kind of keeps going like that. First it was 6 months, then a year, then 2 years. Now I'm in for life.
Uh-huh. I'm in. Guards say I murdered someone. I was just sleeping off some meat in my aunt's house. That didn't stop them from arresting me. I don't even know who they said I killed. A couple of years. I wasn't forsworn when I came, but I joined up when I got in. Easier that way. All right, then.
I swear, if I ever get out of here, I'm giving up thieving. Really.
Don't reach for a shiv around me or we'll both regret it. I don't want to talk about it. Long enough.
Other prisoners get suspicious when we talk to each other, so keep it down. I'm a forsworn. One of our raids went bad and I would have been fine dying for the Reach with my kinsmen, but the Silverbloods want their ore mine, so they threw me in here. Year 7, I think. Surprised I haven't cut my own throat out by now, but something keeps me going. You give me one more look, and I cut you open. That skooma's mine. Skooma addict. Get lost. That's it. Come on. Huh? Damn addict's always stealing from me. Here. I hope you choke on it.
Jarl decide. Here's your shiv. Promise you won't ever use it on me, okay?
I left behind my daughter, Uale.
The new meat. So soft, tender. What was it like killing your first one, huh? Liar. Murder, banditry, assault, theft, and lollygagging. Guards brought me in about 12 years ago. Was running a good group of bandits up until then. But these forsworn, they're nothing like the men I cobbled together. They're real killers. You want to talk to the king in rags? Fine. How about you get me a shiv? Not that I need one, but it's nice to have one in case I need to do some shaving. All right, head on in, but don't try anything in there. Madanak is smarter than you think. Fight well. Well, well, look at you. The Nords have turned you into an animal. A wild beast, caged up and left to go mad.
So, my fellow beast, what do you want? Answers about the forsworn? Revenge for trying to have you killed? Your freedom? Yes, but even if you were to escape Sidna Mine, your name would still be stained with all that blood. You're one of us now, you see? A slave. The boot of the Nord stepping on your throat. Maybe if you understood that, I could help you. There's a man named Breg inside these mines. Besides me, he's been here the longest. Tell him I sent you. Ask him why he's here. I want you to know how widespread the injustice of Markarth is. Do you remember the sun? Because you'll forget. Soon. This was our land. We were here first. Then the Nords came and put chains on us, forbid us from worshipping our gods. Some of us refused to bow. We knew the old ways would lead us back to having a kingdom of our own. That is who we are, the forsworn, criminals in our own lands, and we will cut a bloody hole into the Reach until we are free. I had Markarth. My men and I drove the Nords out. We had won. So we thought. Retribution was swift. I was captured, quickly tried, and sentenced to death. But my execution never came. Thonar's Silverblood stopped it. He wanted the Forsworn at his call, that I would point their rage at his enemies and spare his allies. And I have. Humiliating at first, but I knew he would let his guard down eventually, that he would come to trust I was under control. Our struggle is our people's struggle. My story, huh? Everyone in Sidna Mine has a tale. Let's hear yours first. When was the first time you felt chains around your wrists? So you know what it's like to have your life in someone else's hands. Why should they get to decide? Isn't judgment for the gods? Do you have any family? Anyone waiting for you on the outside? I had a daughter once. She'd be 23 this year. Married to some hot-headed silver worker, or maybe on her own, learning the herb trade. The Nords didn't care who was and who wasn't involved in the Forsworn uprising. I had spoken to Madanak once. That was enough. But my little Aethra didn't want to see her papa leave her. She pleaded to the Jarl to take her instead. And after they made me watch as her head rolled off the block, they threw me in here anyway to dig up their silver. My daughter is the one who needs your pity. I'm just a poor forsworn whose only regret is not killing more Nords before I was locked up. I'm not Monadnak. I was never a leader of the Forsworn. The only anger I can justify is my own. But every family in the Reach has a story like mine. There are no innocent onlookers in this struggle, just the guilty and the dead.
I left behind my daughter, Uale, when I was taken.
Yeah, imagine hearing a story like that over and over. Each time, your meddling above ground reminded me of how removed I've been from the struggle. My men and I should be in the hills, fighting. Yes, but I need a show of loyalty from you. I don't need a shiv in the back while we break out. Have you met Grisvar the Unlucky? He's rightly named, and he's also a thief and a snitch. He's outlived his minor usefulness. Take care of him, and then we can leave Sidna Mine for good. Our struggle is our people's struggle.
You serve your time by digging, so dig.
Jarl decided I was too much. I got locked up one too many times. Now I'm in for life. Until next time.
How old is my daughter now, I wonder? In prison, you lose track of time.
You've finally become one of us. Come with me. I think it's time I announced my plans to you and your new brothers.
What's going on, Madanach? You wouldn't have old Grisvar killed unless you weren't planning on needing him.
My brothers, we have been here long enough. It's time to leave Sidna Mine and continue our fight against the Nords. Through this gate, just beside my quarters, is a tunnel. A tunnel that leads right through the old dwarven ruins of Markarth, into the city. Well, what do you say, my brothers?
The Reach belongs to the forsworn!
I say you've earned an early pardon. Let's go. Into the tunnel. Let's go.
brought what you asked for.
Good work. Get ready while I have a word with our favorite outsider.
It wasn't easy getting...
I had Kai recover all the things the Nords stole from you. You better get ready before we... And take this. It's blessed with the old magics. Something to... Now, I announce to all of Markarth that I have returned. Don't worry about your name. They'll know who to blame and fear after today. It'll take years, but I'll organize the... Until then, let me offer you a warning. Beware the forsworn. No place in... Reach is safe from us now.
Madanak, think you can escape my prison, do you? You'll pay for what you've done to my family.
Your family? You poisoned the Reach with your tainted silver for long enough, Thonar!
Hey!
Tacitus, what is this?
I used to be an adventurer like you. I took an arrow in